Good morning, students. How are you? Are you safe there? Good. Do you miss your classrooms? What a question. Yes, you definitely miss your classroom. I know. But let's hope for the best. At the end of this pandemic season, we will meet you, and we will have fun. We will have punishment and everything will happen. Okay, so don't worry. Always hope for the best. The pandemic coronavirus will end and we all free from the mask. Okay, good. Today we are going to discussing our new topic, that is our environment. Chapter 15 in biology. Chapter 15, our environment. I think you know all the some topics. More than 30% of topic from your syllabus are deducted by CBSE. This is one of the simplest chapter. It's very similar. Actually, this is not specifically biological chapter. This is a general chapter. Okay. Our environment. What do you mean by environment? Environment. You all familiar with the term environment. Environment means simply it's our surrounding. Okay, environment is our surrounding. We can observe so many things around us. Okay, that include living things and non-living things. We can't survive only with the biotic or living things. Simply, the environment is our surroundings. We can observe so many things around us that include plants, animals, soil, water, bench, desk, house, etc., etc., etc. So many things surround us. It's our environment. Okay. Then we are going to study ecosystem. Ecosystem. Have you heard the term ecosystem? Ecosystem. Ecosystem. What do you mean by ecosystem? Simply, ecosystem is the interaction between living things and non-living things. Ecosystem is the interaction between the living things and the non-living things. All the interacting organisms in an area together with the non-living constituent of the environment form an ecosystem. All the interacting organisms in an area together with the non-living constituents of the environment is called the ecosystem. Ecosystem is the interaction between living things and non-living things. That is biotic components and abiotic component. Ecosystem can be classified by two types. They are biotic components. Biotic and abiotic components. Abiotic components. Biotic and abiotic components. Biotic means, bio means life, living things. Biotic components that include living things. Living things that include, can you say? That include, yes, plants, animals, microorganisms are the living things. Okay. Clearly, flora, fauna and microorganisms are the living things. So, ecosystem are classified into non-living things. Or the physical factors we depend. What are the physical factors? Yes. What are they? Temperature, wind, soil, water, etc. These are the non-living components. Ecosystem are mainly consist of biotic components and abiotic components. The balance of ecosystem is maintained by the interaction of these things, that is biotic components and abiotic components. We can survive only with the biotic things and also with the abiotic things. Our normal life is always depend upon the biotic things and abiotic things. Bio means living things and but abiotic components, the factors we depend upon the non-living things. They are physical factors like temperature, wind, soil, etc. Okay. Then if we visit a garden, we can see so many plants, animals, so many plants like that include herb, shrub, flower bearing plants like rose, jasmine, sunflower, etc. we can see. At the same time we can see so many organisms are there. Is it? Which are they? We can see insect, frog, then many birds, etc. We can see so many things in a small garden. Okay. The activities of the living things are controlled. The activities like reproduction, nutrition, all of them are controlled by the action of the non-living things are present there. We can observe so many living things at the garden. At the same time, we can see so many non-living things are also there. They can include wind, water, soil. All living organism depends abiotic components. So we can say garden is an example for an ecosystem. Garden is an example for an ecosystem. Garden is an artificial ecosystem. Garden is an artificial ecosystem. But forest is a natural ecosystem. Garden constructed by ourselves or man-made ecosystem. In that ecosystem, let's say example of ecosystem. In that ecosystem, we can see so many organisms that include plants, animals, microorganisms are also there. Okay. At the same time, we can see so many abiotic components. Okay, is it clear? Then, we know that organisms are classified into, in our previous classes, our lower classes, we learned that organisms are classified into 3 categories. They are according to their food habit. According to their food habit, organisms are classified into 3. They are herbivorous, okay, carnivorous and omnivorous. According to the food habit, organisms are classified into herbivorous, that is plant eating. Herbivorous. Then carnivorous, that they are carnivorous. I know you all are familiar with these terms. We studied these things in our lower classes. Herbivorous. Then, yes, that is omnivorous. Omnivorous. According to the food habit, organisms are classified into 3 categories. They are herbivorous, carnivorous and omnivorous. What do you mean by herbivorous? That is plants. What do you mean by carnivorous? Fleshy. plants and flesh. Then we come to the next topic. Can you hear? Nowadays we are facing a most dangerous situation because of the pandemic coronavirus. At the same time, another important issue on earth is the dumping of waste product. It's a crucial situation and this is one of the crucial impact on earth, that is the waste dumping. Can you hear the term biodegradable and non-biodegradable? Biodegradable and non-biodegradable. Biodegradable, biodegradable and non-biodegradable. Biodegradable and non-biodegradable. What is bio means? Life. Simply, biodegradable substances are substances that can be further broken down by the action of microorganisms. What is biodegradable substances? These are substances that can be further divided by the action of microorganisms are called biodegradable substances. Okay, and can you say what is non-biodegradable substances? It is just opposite to the biodegradable substances. Okay, are you ready? What is non-biodegradable substances? Yes, substances that cannot be broken down by the action of what? By the action of microorganisms are termed as non-biodegradable substances. Can you say any example for biodegradable substances? Yes. Plants, animals, plant waste and animal waste. Then, or dead bodies of plants and animals that include, or cloths, vegetables, etc. are the examples of non-biodegradable substances. Death and decaying matters of plants and animals and cloths, fruits, vegetables, all these are the examples for biodegradable substances. Then example for non-biodegradable substances, yes, plastic, glass, chemicals, are the examples of non-biodegradable substances. Okay, let's revise what is biodegradable substances. These are substances that can be further broken down by the action of microorganisms or bacteria are called biodegradable substances, and non-biodegradable substances. These are substances that cannot be broken down by the action of microorganisms are termed as non-biodegradable substances. Then, can you hear the term food web, food chain, trophic level? Okay. I think you have learned in your previous classes very simple notes about these functions. Then Let's construct a trophic level. Which comes here? They are trophic level includes which categories? First one, producers, then consumers and decomposers. Producers, producer, consumers, decomposers. Decomposers. Producers, consumers and decomposers. Producers are usually, yes, green plants or autotrophs. Green plants. Producers are green plants and consumers are herbivores. Herbivores. That is herbivore. That include herbivorous, carnivorous, and omnivorous. Then decomposers are, yes, that is microorganisms. 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 These are the trophic levels. Typical trophic levels that include first term producers, that are autotrophs. That means organisms prepare their food by photosynthesis. Is known as producers. That include green plants, some green algae that are producers, and consumers. Consumers that depend on the producers. Consumers that depends on the producers. That include herbivores at the same time. Herbivorous, carnivorous, and omnivorous. First step, we can see green plants and some green algae, and next come consumers that include herbivorous, carnivorous, and omnivorous. Then comes decomposers that include all microorganisms that help the activity of decaying of dead materials of plants and animals, or biodegradable substances. Okay, these are the trophic levels. Then we comes to food chain. Food chain. What do you mean by food chain? Food chain. Can you hear the term food chain? Simply, the series of an organism that take part in transferring energy and food. The series of an organism that take part in transferring food and energy from producers to consumers to decomposers is known as food chain. What do you mean by food chain? What is food chain? The series of an organism that take part in the series of an organism transferring food and energy from where to where? From producers to consumers to decomposers is termed as food chain. So many food chain link with each other in the environment. That forms a food web. The interactions of food chain is termed as food web. Web. Nowadays you are very familiar with the term web. What do you mean by web? The connection of network. Okay. Same. Food web means the connection, the interconnections of food chain make food web. Okay. What is food chain? The series of an organism that transferring food and energy from producers to consumers to decomposers is known as food chain. Every step of food chain is called a food web. Sorry, trophic level. They are called a trophic levels. This is one of the example of trophic level, and this is the other example of trophic level. And this is every step in the food chain are termed as trophic levels. They are usually 3 to 4 trophic levels are. The 3 to 4 trophic level we can see. Okay. Every step of a food chain is called a trophic level. Then we can we are going to create food chain. Okay. First trophic level. First trophic level. First trophic level. What comes in first level? Then that include producers or autotrophs. Producers or autotrophs or plants. Auto means self. Autotrophs. Then second trophic level. Second trophic level. What comes here? Yes. Primary consumers or herbivores. Primary consumers. Consumers are again classified into primary, secondary, tertiary. Primary consumers. Primary consumer or plant eating animals, that is herbivores. Herbivores. Listen, in the first trophic level we arrange producers or autotrophs. Then comes the second trophic level. They are primary consumers or plant eating animals, that is herbivores. In third trophic level, what comes here? Yes, secondary consumer or small carnivores. Secondary consumers or small carnivores. Organisms that eat herbivores. Example, yes, grasshopper, house flies, etc. The bees, etc. are the example. Secondary consumers, that small carnivores. example, grasshopper. Grasshopper. Then comes fourth trophic level. They are tertiary. Tertiary consumers that include large carnivores. So here the organism may be small carnivores. Carnivores means flesh eating. That is, let me give an example here. Frog. Grasshopper comes here. Here, first trophic level include producers or autotrophs. Then, second trophic level include primary consumers or herbivores. Example, grasshopper. Then comes second trophic level. Third trophic level, secondary consumers. Organism that is eaten by herbivores. That is example, small carnivores. Example, frog. Then fourth trophic level, that is tertiary consumers, that is large consumers. Man also belongs to that category, and wild animals like tiger, lion, etc. are the large consumers. Tertiary consumer or large carnivores. Okay. Then, okay, we were discussing about what is food chain. What is food chain? What is food chain? The series of an organism that take part in transferring food energy from where to where? Food energy. The series of an organism that take part in transferring food energy from producers to consumers to decomposers is called a food chain. The connection or link of food chain make food web. Okay. Then these are the different trophic levels we can see. These are the different trophic level we can see. That is first trophic level that include that cover all producers and autotrophs. Then second trophic level that cover primary consumers or herbivores, plant eating animals. Then second trophic level, that is secondary consumer, that means small carnivores. Example, frog. Then fourth trophic level, that is tertiary consumers. Human beings are also occupy this stage or this position of the food web or the trophic level. Tertiary consumers, that is large carnivores. Okay. We know that green plants capture the solar energy and convert it them into chemical energy. All the organisms, including human being, absorb food energy from autotrophs or plants. Only 1% of energy is transferring from only 1% of energy is transferred from one trophic level to the next trophic level. Okay. We have seen in our previous classes the source of energy. Energy cannot be created or not be destroyed. It can be changed one form to another form. When we change energy into one form to another form, a lot of energy will lost into the that goes into the environment that cannot be used as. Okay, only 10%. Only 10% now total amount of energy, only 10% of energy is transferred to the next trophic level. Okay. Then food chain. Example, we can consider a food chain, that is sun, grass, example, grass, then grasshopper. Grasses are eaten by grasshoppers. Then grasshoppers are eaten by frog. Then comes snake. Or owl or eagle. Okay. Grass absorb energy. Here the energy source are sun. Sun is the energy source. Sun. Then grass is the producers which is eaten by the grasshopper. Here the energy source is sun. Then grass is the producer. Then grass is eaten by grasshopper. So grasshopper is a consumer. Grasshoppers are eaten by the next trophic level. Which organism? That is frog. Then here primary consumer and frog is the secondary consumer. Then these organisms are frogs are eaten by maybe snake or eagle. All these organisms are eaten frog. So this comes the tertiary consumer. Okay. Here is a typical example for food chain. The maintenance of food chain is the balance of food chain is one of the main factors in our environment. If the food chain is disrupted in function, that will affect the entire environment. Here, the sun is the source of energy. Green plants, that is grass, absorb energy and convert them into chemical energy. Then it goes to the next trophic level, that is plant-eating animals like small carnivores, grasshopper. Next step, grasshoppers are eaten by frog and some amount of energy will pass to the next step and to the final step of tertiary consumers. Okay, then what happened if we remove one population from this food chain? If we remove one population from this food chain, that is we remove or we kill all grasshopper in a particular area. Okay, just imagine we kill all grasshoppers in a particular area. What happened to the environment? Can you imagine? If we killed or removed all grasshoppers from this food chain. This is an example for food chain. What happened here? Yes, if we remove grasshopper from here, the next trophic level animals like frog lost their food. Okay, that leads to the absence of frog from that surrounding, that particular area. Okay, and what happened to the next level, that is tertiary consumers? Yes, they also lost their food. Absence of frog maybe leads to or lost their food. Okay, this happened in the higher trophic levels. If we remove grasshopper from this level, the next trophic level, that is higher trophic levels that will affect the environment. Then what happened in the lower trophic level? If we remove all grasshoppers, the production of grass will increase. The production of grass will increase and that will disrupt the environment. Okay, is it clear? So the maintenance of food chain is one of the important factor to the balanced environment or ecosystem. So every members or every trophic level is important, which cannot be survived by the absence of any organism. Every organisms are interconnected. Okay. Then these are the food chain and trophic levels. Food chain and trophic level. First trophic level include producers or autotrophs. Second trophic level include primary consumers or herbivores. Third trophic level includes secondary consumer or small carnivores. Fourth trophic level include tertiary consumer or large consumers. If we removed or killed any organism from the trophic level, that will affect the entire environment or entire ecosystem. Okay students, in this class we will discuss our new chapter, that is our environment. What is environment? Simply environment is our surroundings. Then we have discussed about ecosystem. What is ecosystem? What is ecosystem? Ecosystem. All the living organisms in all the interactive organisms in an area, together with the non-living constituent of an area is termed as ecosystem. Simply, ecosystem is the interaction between living and non-living things. Then, ecosystem consists of biotic components and abiotic components. Biotic components and abiotic components. What is biotic components? Biotic components are living things. Example, plants, specifically flora and fauna and microorganisms. Then, abiotic components are the physical factors. Example, temperature, wind, soil are the examples of abiotic components. Then we will discuss the term biodegradable and non-biodegradable. Biodegradable substances are substances that can be further broken down by the action of microorganisms. Non-biodegradable substances cannot be further broken down by the action of microorganisms are called the non-biotic components. Then we discussed about the organisms that are classified according to their food habit. They are herbivorous, carnivorous and omnivorous. Then comes food chain. First we discussed about trophic levels. Trophic level are the steps in food chain. Then food chain. What is food chain? What is food chain? Is the series of an organism that take part in transferring food energy from producers to consumers to decomposers. The transferring of energy from producers to the decomposers, there is a big loss is there. Okay. Then we construct examples, that is primary, secondary, tertiary, trophic levels. Then we were discussed about what happened if we killed or removed one particular organism from a population. What happened there? That will affect the entire environment or entire ecosystem. That means each and every organisms are interconnected. We can't survive only with the living things and only with the non-living things. Okay, students, that's all for today. And you should read your text. This is one of the simplest chapter in your textbook. Have fun at the same time. Keep learning. Bye.